Alrighty, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I got some peppers from Lonestar Mastiff Farms. I got two just really pretty ones. One of them being just because, well, they both have different reasons why I selected them. One is just gorgeous, but the second one is because I have a great memory with this pepper with Tad. I'm going to talk about it in a minute. But the first one I'm going to do is the purple. It's Podzilla Purple Purple Peach is the name of this pepper. Now, if you take a look at this, you just really cool coloring. Wicked neat. I'm telling you. It's a beautiful pepper. So I'm going to eat this one. And the knife I'm using today, this is a great knife. This was a gift from Tad Jakes from Harvest 912. It was made by May Knives. And it's just the coolest knife. It's Desert Eagle grip. The outer, there's two different kinds of steel here. You have the lower part here, and then the upper part. This upper part was created from the hull, I don't know if it was the hull or the I think it was the hull of a ship or the keel of a ship. It's very, very cool. Just a gorgeous knife and sharp. I can shave with this thing. In fact, this morning I got a nice clean shave with this thing. It's a joke. But here is the Podzilla Purple Purple Peach. Try to say that 5 times fast. This knife is like really sharp. All right, so here we go. Oh, the smell is amazing. All right, this has a floral aroma to the point where if I had eaten this 8 years ago, it would have been frightening just to smell it. I used to have a problem with the flavor, the floral notes, and now it's something I actually look forward to. All right, Podzilla Purple Purple Peach from Lonestar Mastiff Farms. And you can still get peppers right now. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. It's very floral. Wow. I knew that was going to be floral from the aroma. I could not have gotten that pepper down 8 years ago. If you watch old videos, anytime I ever had a pepper that was floral, it was hard for me to get it down. My body wanted to reject it. Super floral. It was hot. There's no two ways about that. It was hot. It's probably, I'm trying to think. Is that ghost pepper heat? It might be around ghost pepper. A non-chili head wouldn't be a good experience. If you're a chili head, this is going to be a 6 or 7, maybe. This is a very cool pepper. Now, this one is a Pockmark Orange. There's the orange portion of it, and look at the purple. Now, this pepper is really strange. I was with Tad Jakes in Erie. I don't know how long ago it was, but we had a number of peppers. I think they were from Jacob Deathridge, but one of them was this, the Pockmark Orange, and it was really strange. It's the reason I selected this today. That's the reason I used that knife, because Tad gave that to me. But Tad and I were eating this together. And we had a chopping board. We probably have 30 different peppers on it. We were taking little slivers of each pepper, trying to get a taste of each pepper. So it was really a fun video. But we got to this, and the flavor, it was very floral. Tasted like lavender. I remember it really distinctly. It tasted like lavender. And we sat there, and he's like, there's no heat. I'm like, yeah, tasted great, but there was, and I mean, when I tell you zero heat, I mean none. Not a tingle, nothing. And about a minute later, and I've seen some peppers that have a delay. It takes a while for the pepper to kick in, the heat to kick in. But I've never seen one that delayed. A minute went by, and finally the heat started to pick up. So it's just the neatest pepper as far as I've never seen a pepper with that long of a delay for the heat to kick in. It's very, very cool. Pockmark Orange. Okay, that one did not have the lavender flavor that I remember. Tasted good. It was had some fruitiness to it, more than you'd expect. The heat was not as much as the Podzilla. It was less. Oh, never know. Hold on, maybe it's taking a minute to kick in. It's a very weird pepper. So strange. It really has a long, long delay. Now I'm getting a little bit of a tongue burn. Not in my throat, but in my tongue. Very interesting. So those are peppers from Lonestar Mastiff Farms. Now, what I want you to know is if you there are still pods available. All right, seriously. Now, this is a few things that you need to know about winter pods. That's what we're talking about. I mean, we're a couple days from Christmas, and there are peppers available. In the summertime, when peppers are on the vine or on the plant, they go from a flower to you better pick this and mail it quick because it's going to go bad fast, really quick. It does not take much time. But in the wintertime, pods take a lot. They're on the plant a lot longer. It takes a lot longer for them to mature because it's colder. And something happens in that process of taking longer. It just, all of the pods have a different flavor. Like one of my favorite examples is the you know what? Dragon's Breath. Thank you. All right, Dragon's Breath. I got some pods from Tom Broom, winter pods, a year or two ago. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Dragon's Breath peppers, flavor-wise. It's a cool name. It's got heat, but it's not my favorite flavor. These were sweet. I had like 5 or 6 of them, and every one of them were really sweet. And I'm just here to tell you that sweet and super hot are not flavors that typically go together very well. You don't really get too many super hot, sweet peppers. But I'm just here to tell you that in the late season pods, all of them are going to taste different. And I just think they're special. They're very, very different. So if you get some, another thing that you need to know about winter pods is they're going to taste different and they're not going to have the same heat. All right. And that's kind of a good thing for some people who want to. This is a good time to try pods if you're like, well, you're kind of scared, intimidated by some of the super hots. The winter pods aren't as hot. They were still hot, don't get me wrong, but they weren't nearly as hot as they would be if it was peak season. All right, so that's something, another thing you need to remember. But pods are available now. So at the end of this video, if you go to the description box, you're going to see a link for Lonestar Mastiff Farms. They have great peppers. They have dogs that you can put saddles on and ride them around. I'm kidding about that, but they have mastiffs that are they're amazing animals. So very, very cool company. Reach out, check them out. They do have pods available. Tell them I sent you. It's not going to get you anything. Just tell them I sent you. Thank you for hanging out with me. We got more content coming today. Today at 5:05 p.m. Please join me for really great interview with Tad and Kit Jakes from Harvest 912. I can't wait for that one. They're wonderful people with a great mission, and I'm super proud to be a part of Harvest 912. It's probably like seriously the most important thing that's happened since this channel started. We're helping other people, and there's so many people less fortunate than we are. You know what I mean? Anyway, so join me today at 5:05 for that. Thank you for hanging out with me. Be kind to somebody. All the normal stuff at the end of the video. Reach out today and tell somebody you love them, because I'm telling you, somebody needs to hear that. All right. So thank you so much, you guys. I will see you later on this afternoon. My name is Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.